So I have here a year 2000 Johnson 9.9, and I had to replace my pull starter rope. Yeah, I'd never done one before on this, and this is just a little quick review to show you what I did and what I shouldn't have done. So maybe it'll help you to easily replace your pull starter rope and maybe not have to mess with the spring like I did. This is the pull start, the old cord. You can see where the outer sheath completely separated from the inner, and I realized I better replace this before it breaks, because when you're on a sailboat, your dinghy is kind of like your car for everything. So anyway, I figured it can't be too hard. I pulled this thing off the motor, and inside here there's a big spring, and if you're lucky you can get the thing off. At least they say on other YouTube videos you can get it off and the spring will stay in place, but it doesn't. And the moment you take this screw and that nut off and you remove this, the spring under there is just going to show you how long it is. It's going to pop out. And I've wrestled with this for the past hour or two, trying different methods of manually winding this spring and trying to get it in there. And it's, when you get really close to it, the spring just overpowers your fingers, your hands get tired, and you can't do it. So I'm going to tell you the quick way around this. This is the end of the starter cord. Don't take this whole thing apart. Pull this out. I mean, whatever you have to do, clip that, get the old cord out of there, and then very delicately thread up in there the new cord, tie your knot, and you have enough space in here just to go around and slowly wind it around in the right direction, the correct direction, and then put tension on the spring, and you're done. But I'm going to tell you what I did to get the spring in there. I thought about taking it apart to make this video, but I'm not a masochist. So anyway, if you happen to take this out and your spring comes out everywhere, what you want to do is, see, this is the end of the spring. This is the stop in the casing. What you want to do is you want to have this whole spring out, and you want to feed the part of the spring in that connects to this piece here, and it connects, you know, close in here because it's the inner part of the spring. You want to connect that, and it's going to take you a few times to figure out how to do it and keep the spring on here. You can see part of the spring right there. But what you want to do is you want to, all the spring's going to be on the outside, and you want to connect and get that piece in there, connect it to this, and get this back on and bolt it up. And then start turning this and winding it, and then here all your spring is going to be just wrapped around like this, coiled, and as you turn that piece you're going to feed a little of the spring in and a little of the spring in, and you're just going to slowly turn that inner piece, part of the pull starter, and you're going to get all the spring to come into here. And you can see the end of the spring right here. It's rolled up. That's the stop. It can't go any farther. And when you start getting close to that, you're going to realize you need to have all your rope, pull start rope inside there. And when you get to the end, you realize, oh, I have a little slack here. So you'll pull it out and you'll twist the spring one more tightness to where finally you have the correct tension. And none of the videos I saw online said how to cheat and do this. So do yourself a favor. Don't remove this. Don't remove the spring. Just wrestle with it a little. Clip this knot. Get all your old line out of there. Get your new line in there. There's enough room here to sneak it around and turn that thing. So I've told you how to change your rope the easy way. And if you happen to take this apart and you got that spring all everywhere. I've shown you how to get it back together. Okay, thanks for watching.